Happy Halloween. I know, I've been gone for pretty much this entire month. I've had a lot going on. I've tried to film a little bit, but it just didn't work out. Too many distractions. People have been asking me about my instruments. Are you still playing it? Are you still doing that? And I've had to tell several people in messages that, no, I no longer have that. Well, I'm just gonna go on and let you guys know that I ended up selling off a lot of my instruments. I sold off a little over half, about a half dozen of my instruments I have sold. Some of them I've done videos on here, and I'm going to get more into that, and I'm going to talk to you guys more about it. I just wanted to drop this video really quick just to let you guys know that I'm still here. I still have plenty of things to talk about. I'm not burnt out or anything like that. I'm just really preoccupied and dealing with a lot of other responsibilities that I have, homeowner responsibilities and stuff like that. But with the instruments, right now, this has become my go-to, this Ibanez ATK 700, which I thought about selling it, and then I played it again, and I was like, oh, no, I'm not selling this. And I've been playing it religiously. I play this bass and my acoustic electric bass every single day. I pick that bass up and play it. I don't have to plug anything in, it's great. But as I was going through those instruments and selling them off, and like I said, I'm gonna do a more detailed video and discuss why I chose to sell the ones that I sold. It was not easy to do. I didn't want to sell any of them, but I had to sell some of them. The reason I decided to keep this bass was because it's very player friendly. Yes, I kept the P bass and the jazz bass. I still have those as well. But there's something about this bass, it just does everything for me. I would rather play this bass than those other basses, hence it being my go-to bass right now. And this begs the question, I mean, shouldn't your instrument be easy to play? Your instrument shouldn't challenge you when you play it. I've said this before about the P bass. It's a great bass, and some days I'll pick it up and I just click with it and everything just goes exactly the way I want it to. It's like some days it speaks to me. Same thing with a Rickenbacker. I've tried out so many Rickenbackers. No, I have not purchased a Rickenbacker yet, but that is part of the reason why I got rid of so many instruments, because I wanted to make room for that. But the Rickenbackers that I've really enjoyed playing, they had pretty high action on them. And even this, for an Ibanez right now, the action is fairly high on it. But still, it just has this, listen to it just for a minute. Let me just play it for just a moment. Oh, I gotta tell you guys the way I have it EQ'd. So these three are at the halfway position. This is in the halfway or right in the middle. So it's just getting all of the pickup here. And of course the volume is all the way up. Sorry I didn't have time to warm up, but anyway, your instrument should be easy to play, and there's so many reasons why it should be easy. Reason number one, you never know what you can achieve if you are playing on an instrument that is holding you back, that's preventing you from being able to do the things that you should be able to do with ease and with practice, right? So if the instrument is challenging you to the point to where it's making it almost as if it's like you're trying to fight someone and you're trying to fight him with handcuffs. Well, you're gonna have to swing at them like this and punch straight ahead, which is the way you should be punching people anyway if you need to. I mean, not that this channel is about fighting, it's about playing bass, or it's about music. But anyway, you know what I mean. It's not fun to play on an instrument, and I know, trust me, I've been there. It's not good to play on an instrument that holds you back. And while that was not so much my experience with the bass, because I started off on an Ibanez bass, as a matter of fact, the one that's still sitting here, I'm not going to sell that either. My first bass ever was an Ibanez Pro Line series. It was a pleasure to play, played so well, and you know what Ibanez is all about. straight neck, smooth feel, fast feel, no problems there. And then from there on out, I made it my mission to always buy an instrument that did not hold me back when I'm playing it. But from time to time, I would find myself playing an instrument where the action was a little bit higher than I really wanted it to be, and I didn't like that. So it's not good. That's reason number one. You just feel like you're being held back from your true potential, and that's the main reason. Number two, if your instrument is difficult to play and you can't even get it set up properly, it may be because that instrument is cheap. And that's why it's important to spend the right amount of money for the right kind of instrument. That is 100% truth. My second bass was the Padula. So I went from this Ibanez Pro Line series to this $1,200 Padula in 1992, which was just mind-blowing. And that was when I really saw, like, wow, this is what true quality is all about. This is what I want to do. And then from that bass, I ended up getting a Fender Precision. It was a PJ, so it was a passive active, like special edition type bass. So it was a pleasure to play, and it sounded great and it recorded really well. I don't know why I got rid of it. It was very foolish, but the main reason I let it go is because I felt like the purple finish on it wasn't me and I needed to move on to something else. Well, that's it. I have no other reasons because I gotta go.